Summer has arrived to Norway. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to talk a little bit about the travels I've made here in Norway, the places I've traveled to that are my absolute favorite, and also the ones I've never been to but I really want to go, because this has been a very requested video from you guys. I really hope you're happy, and if there's like a really cool place I don't mention here in this video, tell me down in the comments below so I can check it out, because as you guys know, I love to travel, so any advice is welcome, more than welcome. So the first like big and proper travel I was in here in Norway was in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. I went on a car trip with a couple of friends from the university through like the center part of Norway. So we drove around like Oppdal, the Atlantic Road, that is this like really long road full of bridges that cross this little islands that is considered one of the most like scary roads. But when I was there, it was really nice weather. There was not like big waves or anything like that, so it was basically just a really cool road. But from this car trip, my favorite part was Trollstigen, and it's basically this huge mountain that when you're driving you just see this like huge cliffs, pointy cliffs full of waterfalls running down. It's really amazing. It also has this really famous viewpoint right at the tip of the mountain. It has this like triangle curtain steel viewpoint that is very famous, and it looks to the whole valley, and also the road that goes up there is considered very dangerous as well, because it's all like S's through the mountain with a waterfall running through it, and it's just amazing. Very beautiful. You should definitely go there in the summer or spring, I would advise you, because we were there, I think it was in spring. I think it was like late May, and it still had snow at the top. It was full of snow, so I can only imagine how it is in the winter. I don't even think you should go there in the winter, or if you can go there in the winter, but it's a place you really have to go if you come to Norway. Another place I've been that I really loved, it was in a trip with my sister. She came here to visit. We went to, I actually don't remember the name in English, but in Norwegian it's called Preikestolen, and Pulpit rock. It's called Pulpit rock, and it's basically this really famous and touristic flat rock on the edge of like a huge cliff to the fjord. When I went there, I was really excited, but I was expecting to be disappointed just because it's a place that everyone talks about. As I said, it has a lot of tourists, but it was incredible. We went there in April, I think, and it was a little bit cloudy and a little bit rainy, but still it was amazing. We have to park the car and walk for 4 hours. We walked 4 hours in the middle of like the mountains, and part where it's like only rock and very windy, and then you have to climb some rocks and some like stones in a waterfall. It's definitely not for people that don't like hiking or have problems walking for a long time, but when you reach the rock, is totally worth it. You have this amazing view of the fjord. Careful though, because a lot of people try to take selfies and photos at like right at the edge and right at the tip of the rock. Depending on the perspective, you can really take really good pictures that looks like you are at the edge. You don't really need to go at the edge, at the tip of the rock. That's crazy. Other places that I really want to go, it's the Trolltunga, that is this other rock but more like slim and even more scary. I couldn't go there because of the weather conditions. It was closed, and also this like round rock that is like stuck in between these two big cliffs. I really wanted to go there as well, but it was also closed, and I think it's even more time walking. But do not fear, I will go there one day, I'm sure of it. Okay, so my other travel that I really loved was my car trip to Bergen. And if you watch my videos here on my channel, I'm sure you've watched this video as part of my Let's Travel series, and it was amazing. But I have to admit that my favorite part was not Bergen. I was a little bit disappointed with Bergen. I'm not sure why. I think I had really high expectations. It's still a very beautiful city, you should totally go there. But I really love car trips, so my favorite bits were during the car trip on our way to Bergen. It goes through like the mountains and the fjords, and along the way it has so many little villages, so many like viewpoints, bridges. I like to find really amazing places along the way while we are driving. My favorite place from all the trip was without a doubt Flåm, I think you pronounce it like this. There we caught a boat through the fjord and it was amazing. And then close to Flåm there's this like really cool viewpoint. I have to search the name. By the way guys, every time I travel, I post my photos, like my travel photos, on Instagram, so you can go there and check it out. Stegastein. Not sure if I'm saying this correctly. This viewpoint was really amazing. It is kind of like wooden viewpoint that curves at the end, and it feels like it has no end. It's like falling, and you just have this amazing view of the fjord. It was a really good weather, sunny, so it was just perfect. A thing I really want to do, and I didn't have the opportunity yet, is to do like the travel from Oslo to Bergen by train. They say it's one of the most beautiful like train rides in the world, and I have not done it yet because it's very expensive. It takes like 9 hours or something like that, and I really want to do it in winter, just because I think with the snow it would be so amazing and beautiful. But I don't want to go on like a storm where I cannot see anything because it's just like snowing like hell. I want like a sunny, snowy day, and that can be difficult, so yeah. Another place I really want to visit is the Lofoten Islands. I don't want to go there and come back in one day or two, you know? I really want to go and see everything and hike and travel by boat, by car, try to like meet people and also see what's around the Lofoten Islands. I know there's a lot to see in this place, like nearby. So I'm trying to save that for another time where I have more money and time. Another place I went that I loved was Ålesund. If you can, go to Ålesund. It's so beautiful. You can go up the mountain and you have this amazing view of the city that is kind of built on the fjord, like on top of the fjord. It looks like it's floating and it has these huge mountains around it. It's just so beautiful. Another place I've never been and I really want to go is Tromso, and also north of Tromso, like Alta. I know it's very far away, I know it's very in the north and it's probably like super cold, but I want to go there in the winter so bad. First, because everyone says that Tromso is a very beautiful city. Second, because I really want to see the Northern Lights again. I've seen them once or twice in Trondheim, but I really want to go on one of these things where you go like camping with like a winter tent to the middle of nowhere full of snow, and you can see the Northern Lights and you can sleep there at the same time. It just sounds wonderful. Also, there's this like transparent igloos where you can sleep in and you are like in your bed, cozy, and you can see the Northern Lights on top of your igloo. I want to go there and do these things. But it's also very expensive, as you can imagine. And another thing I really want to do in Norway is to travel during the summer. So maybe like end of June, July, or even beginning of August. I really want to travel to the south, because I know that Norwegians do it a lot with their families in the summer. They have like summer cabins. I know there's a lot of lakes, a lot of beaches in the fjords that are amazing for like summer vacations. You can be like close to the forest, but at the same time close to the water where you can swim and do a barbecue. Oh, I really want to do this with friends. And I think that is all for now. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some places that I've been or that I want to go, but I don't know, I get too excited talking about travel. Tell me in the comments what's your favorite place in Norway that you have been to or where you really want to go in the future. I would love to know that. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye!